Osama Bin Laden.
No, where is he?
He's in fucking Atlantis right now.
He's probably a shark's shit log right now.
His atoms don't exist anymore, I'm sure. I'm sure they fucking obliterated him.
Eddie, I have a question. What did Team 6, this is my favorite question I always ask people. What did Team 6, did Team 6 do anything? Did they treat his body with respect in the helicopter before they threw it out of the helicopter into the water?
Yeah, they fucked it, spit on it, pissed on it, shit on it.
What'd they say to it?
Threw it out the fucking window and hit it with the whirl gun.
he went poof in midair.
Before it hit the ground, it like eviscerated and obliterated every cell in his body.
They were cutting his body up into chunks and they were throwing it out the window and they were saying pull, and then somebody would shoot it with a shotgun.
They were peeling his skin They were peeling his skin with a fucking an apple sculptor. Eddie, how did the body get out of the helicopter? Did they? Oh God! Eddie, what did a guy?
They didn't even put it in the helicopter. They put it in one of those fucking things, the rope that like the fucking medical gurneys. They have it hanging from the helicopter. They keep smacking them into the fucking mountains and shit.
Just slinging them around. His body was flying all over the place. You see his arms flying. You see his arms like a bird.
The fucking helicopter's traveling at like 80 miles an hour. You see him fluttering in the wind.
His robe flies over his fucking penis, is flagging over.
They fly super low to the ground, so he starts skipping on the fucking desert floor.
He hits the mountain, and his fucking head pops off.
He has like fingertips and eyeballs stuck in the fucking Serengeti right now.
His body hits the fucking mountain. A bunch of gases lose their mind. A bunch of chemical compounds in his body. His body bloats. And he starts shitting all over the place.
He's got his intestines hanging out of his ass.
He looks like one of those smoke planes that draw signals and shit in the air. Only it's like fucking farts and shit.
That's why they can't fucking find him. Because he's in pieces all over fucking Afghanistan.
It's like a scavenger hunt to like piece him back together.
Like Exodia. We're gonna stitch him back together.
They stitched him back together, and then they sat him down and played bowling with his body parts.
There was a little Pakistani kid who was like playing soccer, and then there's like a Black Hawk helicopter flew by at incredible speed, and Eyeball just flew down and hit him in the fucking face from the fucking from the sack they have tied to a rope underneath.
The whole military played baseball with his body parts. One of them was holding his leg, and the other pitcher was holding his head. Just fucking they put their two fingers in his nostrils and his eye sockets, and fucking threw his head, and fucking played baseball with it. I'm imagining he had like graffiti on his body too.
I think the King Navy SEAL is like using his skull as a coffee mug right now.
They probably did they probably did fun shit. They probably took pictures with his dead ass. Like they put his arm over his shoulder and they started taking selfies and shit. Like for just like basic shit. And I have a question. What did his face look like? Did his face look fucking clueless? Did it look like, or did it look like it? Yeah, I imagine when he got caught, his death, when he died, his last captured emotion was probably either one, shocked, or
shocked, yeah.
or two, completely fucking confused.
He had like two Twinkies in the middle of his mouth, and then like he heard the fucking door come down, and then he whips his head around, his eyes go wide, he's got like fucking cake batter on his fucking chin. He's in the middle of eating junk food and jerking off. He's got his cock in his hand. Allie, you remember one time you're telling that story about when you were trying to jerk off in the living room and then your parents came in?
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened to Osama bin Laden. He was trying to jerk off and then the fucking American government came in and
Hey,
he
Ponder.
fucking lost his wood.
I think didn't he hold his wife at knife point or some shit?
Probably.
And then like he pushed his wife and then they shot him directly between the eyes immediately. He probably had. I'm imagining he had like a piece of apple skin hanging off his beard. That's how just in time they came in for him to fucking just watch a movie or some shit.
He was in the middle. He was in the middle of watching like
Borat
fucking,
or some shit.
yeah. He was watching fucking Will Ferrell.
No, I see you, Ponder.
doing
Hi,
his
Ponder.
antics.
I see you, sweetie. Oh God. I'm imagining like when they threw him out of the helicopter, they did like a very hard, sharp FIFA kick, like right in his stomach, and he just fucking you just see him starfish out of the helicopter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
what
what I
was
was
it? He
thinking.
looked like he got blown up by a grenade in Halo 3. He's like spinning around with his arms and legs outstretched.
Yeah. I hope they dropped him so high that the velocity from him spinning caused his arms and legs to pop off.
No, they probably treated him like frisbee. They were like fucking like they threw they threw him out of the helicopter, and then they all took the most powerful machine guns the military gave them and tried to shoot him in midair like it was practice. Or they had
they turned him into chum for all the fish.
or they sliced them up into parts, and they had two helicopters, and they all just threw his hands and legs into the other helicopters for fun. They were just playing catch.
What if the official story
No.
was like? What if the official
What?
story was a lie and he wasn't like killed on sight? He was like wounded, but then the whole time he's in the helicopter, he's like alive and he's looking around. He's like, and like the Navy SEALs are bullying him, pushing him around, fucking giving him noogies and shit. They're giving him wedgies.
Oh, you were Pakistan, Ponder? Oh, shit. That's great, man. Chat, pause, due to scroll. What the fuck? What were you saying, Eddie?
Oh,
Eddie.
that fucking when they're doing the two helicopter thing, the one helicopter is throwing them out, and the other helicopter is going forward full speed so that the fucking the nose is down and the blades are rotating, coming at them.
So they grind him in the ground beef?
Yeah.
They strung him up between two helicopters. He had his arms tied to one and his legs tied to the other, and they just rammed him like into trees and shit.
Honestly, they didn't give us enough. They didn't give us enough about him. Like they just said we got him, and then we were just supposed to trust that they killed him. But like, I'm pretty sure like there's some type of sick fucking because America's full of prideful motherfuckers. I'm pretty sure like they beheaded him, and then they still have his head till this day. They probably. Like, Donald Trump probably plays basketball with Pence with his head. At the White House or some shit. Just shooting threes with fucking Osama Bin Laden's head. All of his foreign rivals. Oh my fucking... Terrible things being done to Osama Bin Laden from Team 6 is like my favorite stories. It's my favorite thing to...
Should turn into
A YouTube channel? Like what? What would be the name of it? The things Team 6 did to Osama's dead body before throwing it off a helicopter? It's too long of a title.
channel.
How did we treat Osama's body with a question mark? That's enough.
Osama bin dead.
Osama bin dead. Well, he's been dead. He has been dead for quite a minute now. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been dead since like what 2010 it was.
What do you think he smells like now, Zinkle?
He smells like the fucking musty ocean. He smells like mold, fucking halal meat, rancid fucking like dollar store bologna.
Did they strike? I wonder if they strike. They probably like fucking put him in the walls of Jericho in the helicopter before they threw him off. Fucking what did they put an anchor on his ankles when they kicked him off, or did they just fucking throw him? Because I'm pretty sure someone would
They
have
would have
found
had
him.
to because like bodies float, so they would have had.
Yeah.
I think they wrapped him up in like a stone coffin or some shit and just sent it to the bottom of the ocean. In like 2 million years, some fucking archaeologist in a submarine is gonna come across a stone casket and he's gonna open it up and there's just gonna be a pile of fucking beef jerky in there that was once a man.
They're probably gonna find a bunch of dead assholes. They're gonna find Osama Bin Laden and a bunch of fucking pirates and shit near him. I can't wait till we find out what the hell's on the bottom of the sea. It's gonna be fucking great.
Apparently some like fucking creepy shit down there.
Dude, there's like fish that's only located in the bottom of the sea. And it's like it's like lantern fish. It's like glow in the dark fish it's like literally mostly skeleton. They glow in the dark. Yeah, there's also
you know what would be like a
there's the
really sweet fucking
Eddie, type in
gimmick?
the blobfish too. The blobfish, everybody knows about the blobfish.
No, I've seen this shit, man. Like I saw the guy went down it, like I don't know, it wasn't a guy.